Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. Got some news from the European Union and from the United States. Very important news. One having to do with oil, Russian oil, and the other one having to do with some missiles from United States for Ukraine that will never come. All right, let's go. This article comes from USA Today from today, May 30th, 2022, and here we go. EU, European Union leaders agreed to partial ban on Russian oil. US won't provide missiles capable of striking Russia. So, I guess morality is, as I already said, based on the circumstance, situational, and depends on how much it's you know. Nevertheless, let's go and see. European Union, they met. The European Union met on Sunday and then again Monday today, and allegedly they will have a summit tomorrow as well, a continuation of today's summit, to decide if there will be an total oil embargo on Russian oil, or is going to be a partial one allowing certain countries like Hungary and maybe Czech Republic, Slovakia to still have oil from Russia, but the rest of the Europe, they have to just pay more at the pump, the citizens, because that's how their leaders decided, basically. So European Union leaders reached a deal late Monday, today, on a sixth sanction package that would include a partial oil embargo against Russia after resolving an objection from Hungary, the one with big thing. During a marathon meeting in Brussels, the EU members agreed to an embargo that covers Russian oil transported by sea, allowing a temporary exemption for imports delivered by pipeline. So no sea deliveries, but pipeline is okay. EU Council President Charles Michel said on Twitter that the deal, is that how you, okay, whatever, that the deal covers more than 2/3 of oil imports from Russia, cutting, and I'm quoting, cutting a huge source of financing for its war machine. Maximum pressure on Russia to end the war. Yes! The problem is we see how you're going to deal with this by October this year, September, October. All right, European Commissioner President Ursula von der Leyen, who has sounded skeptical a deal would be achieved. I don't even want to hear. When I hear this Ursula, I feel like, she was taken from here, put over here. I said, okay, you're going to vote for, against. Okay, for, that's our president. Okay, this is Ursula. Picked from here, grabbed in put in front of these commissioners of the European Union, and said, turn around, bend over a little bit. Yeah, I think I vote for her. That's how she was voted. Okay, just joking. Not. God. So, anyway, she said that the new sanctions will, and I'm quoting, effectively cut around 90% of oil imports from Russia to the EU by end of the year. By the end of the year, you guys in Europe will be like, that's your feet over there. And it's a bam, 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 shoot yourself in the feet. Good, no problem. But guess what Russia gonna do? Gonna have other markets like India, like China. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, nevertheless, they tried, man. They try. Let's give them this. They try. The citizens have to pay more at the pump. The inflation is high. The European citizens' incomes are stagnant. So they're gonna. That's good, man. That's good. Life is good in Europe, and the same is gonna be in the United States. Not no better than that. Maybe a little bit better because usually that's the way it is. Usually life is a little bit better in the capital city than in the rest of the country because you don't want problems in the capital city because those people might do something, you know what I mean? So then you keep them a little bit more funded, the income's a little bit higher, you still find food and things at a lower price, and the stores stocked and so on. I know this from Romania, direct experience. Bucharest, the capital, had certain things. The rest of the country, not really. All right, let's go. See what's going on here. So, EU nations get about 25% of the oil from Russia and have been scrambling to find other options. From what? From the Mars? From Jupiter? Their leaders, reach a compromise after Ukrainian President Zelensky urged them to end, and I'm quoting, internal arguments that only prompt Russia to put more and more pressure on the whole of Europe. Listen to Zelensky. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about, yeah. The package had stalled in recent days as Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, I'm surprised he didn't say he's a strong man, he's an authoritarian, far right and ugly and whatever they want to say. Viktor repeatedly claimed, truthfully, his nation's economy would shatter without oil, not from Russia, oil, but they take from Russia, which supplies 60% of Hungary's oil. All 27 EU, all 27 EU countries must agree for a package to win approval. As a landlocked nation, Hungary is not impacted by the ban on oil brought in by tanker. All right, well, good. And it says here that they also barred Sberbank, Russia's biggest bank, from the SWIFT global system for financial transfers. That's another news. And let's see here. We have the Erdogan doing something else. Told the Russian President Vladimir Putin he's ready to reassume a role in ending the war. It's not Russia. It's Ukraine and his backer. Leave the last Russia alone. Russians are just told you we're going to achieve this, 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 and this. After we achieve those, everything is over on our part. I know the Russians will not be allowed to be over because, you know, they grabbed land and did this. All right, let's see here and find what the Americans say. Because the Americans, Biden won't provide Ukraine with long-range missiles. I read this in another article as well. The U.S. has no plans to send rocket systems to Ukraine that are capable of striking into Russia. You know, if that happens, that's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for going to be big ramifications. Ukrainian officials, President Joe Biden said Monday. He read Monday. He didn't say. He read the teleprompter. Okay. Ukrainian officials have been asking for longer range systems. The administration is working out details on new weapons package. Dmitry Medvedev, the deputy head of Russia's Security Council, called Biden's decision reasonable. And I'm quoting, otherwise, if our cities came under attack, the Russian armed forces would fulfill their threat and strike the centers where such criminal decisions are made. Medvedev said, adding that some of them aren't in Kiev. That's what he said. So you know what that means, right? All right. Well, that's the news. You give them long range. Who made the decision? We're going to strike you. That's one thing. And the other one, Hungary is going to get oil. The other ones will not get oil if it's by tanker. Okay. And then the Bank of Russia was kicked out, Sberbank or whatever it's called. It's kicked out of SWIFT. Okay. We'll look for alternatives. Probably use the Chinese... you know, they will adjust. I have no doubt about that. So that's it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I got more news and I will discuss them in a minute. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth from different angles, and be just based on whatever you gathered. Be objective. See ya.